The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a Bitcoin Daily Show every single day, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening with our altcoins, you know, what's gonna happen next. Guys, maybe, just maybe, we survived this for now. We're gonna look at that. I'm not quite sure whether we survived or not, but you know, there is some hopium that's kicking in, so you know, we hope this hopium does continue. There are some good news, some bad news. There are actually no bad news, only good news, but you know, if we for whatever reason drop just a little bit more down, it's gonna be bad news. How's everybody doing in the chat, by the way? Who do we have here? Salim is here. He's very excited about Dexter's new show. I loved Dexter when I was when I was a kid, you know, and an adult. Beaky is here. Ralph, who more is here? Let me see. Yeah, those are guys, and Captain is here as well. How's everybody doing, guys? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Dexter was a very nice show to watch during the you know, the kids' years. It's all great news. We are over 50k. Rodney the jokester. Yeah, we are over 50k. We are over 50k. So that's nice. But you know, it always looks the worst before it gets better, right? There have been some kind of danger signals, and you know, the target down here at 63,400. If you have been here on yesterday's Bitcoin Daily Show, the target of 63,400 did hold actually. You can see here first dump to the target, then we end straight down but straight up, V-shape recovery through that. This is the second touch on that. Right now we can continue towards the upside. Hopefully we can continue towards the upside. On small time frames it looks like it is trying to climb towards the upside, but on the little bit bigger time frames, we still have a little bit more to go until we are, oh man, until we are a little bit more to go until we are in a safe zone. Right now we are kind of just, you know, getting pushed down by the moving averages. So we're gonna see where this ends during the day and how this actually gonna, you know, play out. Yesterday Bitcoin tried a mega pump and buyed out BTC at Binance. Okay. By the way, guys, before we start, there's one thing I want to show you. Now there's this guy, Will Clemente. He does on-chain analysis, and I followed him before, and I'm interested in what he has to say. And any kind of on-chain analysis is really interesting, but I'm not really the you know, on-chain analysis guy. But for some reason, you know, yesterday I was like, I'm an idiot. I'm a big idiot because I haven't been following on-chain analysis that closely. And why am I idiot? Because this is the first time in history of mankind where we, the sheep, the normal people, the normies, the mainstream, get a chance to see into the, how the big money is, flowing. What the big money is buying, what the big money is selling. Because you have to understand, before Bitcoin, before crypto, everything was closed source, right? So only people that knew what was happening on chain was those that had access to data from the exchanges. So you know, where the stop losses are, where the liquidations prices are, when the big wallets are buying, when the big wallets are selling, who is buying, who's selling, who is buying, and who's selling to whom, and who is buying from whom, and so forth. So you know, before, only the rich people, only the people in the know knew about the on-chain analysis, because they could get, you know, the information from the exchanges, and you know, we the normal people, we just saw like price go up down, like we could not understand why. But this is the first time in the history of the mankind we have actually we have actually data from whales when they're buying and selling, what they are doing, like what we are supposed to be looking at, what they have been looking at all along. This is the first time in history we can actually look at the same things, right? And this guy, Will Clemente, is a big into the on-chain analysis, and he posts really nice charts like this one up here. This is not actually posted by him, this is just retweet by him, but anything that has with on-chain analysis, you know, go and follow this guy. This is open interest dropping a lot funding completely fat, didn't take out much to fully shake out the degens. So, you know, basically, you know, a small dump is often enough, you know, to push down the funding rate, to push down the open interest, you know, to chill the market a little bit before we can continue going up. But this isn't what I want to show you, and he posts a lot of nice charts. Is this chart up here? It's a really nice chart. It's a really interesting chart. And it shows the green ones are long-term holder net position change. So meaning the long-term holders, Bitcoin wallets that are holding Bitcoin for a long time and not just, you know, buying, selling every single day. Those wallets have been accumulating more Bitcoin ever since the top up here all the way until now. And the red is the sell-off period, long-term holder net position change when they are going into red, meaning that these wallets are selling more than they are buying. Now, what's happening right now is that we are getting into this period up here where the wallets have, you know, the accumulation has already happened. This is accumulation part when the wallets are, you know, gaining the Bitcoin. This accumulation part up here, and right now is the selling period. Right now over here is the selling period. That's when these big wallets are starting, you know, slowly start to sell the Bitcoin. But that's a good thing, because you can see here the start of this selling period is actually start of the bull market. So technically we are at the very starts of the bull market right now. This is the you know, because, you know, right now, you know, whales want to start selling. They need a lot of, you know, a lot of euphoria, a lot of new people to come in and buy the Bitcoin that they are gonna sell. So we are at the very start of the Bitcoin. So it is really nice, you know, on-chain analysis that you can see when they are buying, when they are selling, and stuff like that. So definitely check this guy out, Will Clemente, if you haven't already. I mentioned him before, but, you know, for some reasons right now, you know, I suddenly became super interested in on-chain analysis when I got this idea about, you know, that, you know, first time in the history of mankind, the normal people can see, you know, what's being done on chain, you know, when they are buying, when they are selling, and we can analyze the whales. I was see yesterday Binance chart. Yesterday we pumped 65. So what's happening with Bitcoin, guys? What is happening with Bitcoin? What is happening with Bitcoin, guys? What is happening with Bitcoin? Well, we gotta go to this chart up here to start talking about Bitcoin. Let me just clear up a little bit up this, and you'll see down here, ever since we got to the top, guys, ever since we got to this top up here, try to go up, we crashed down, and right now we are getting pushed down by the moving averages, squeezed down. On 1 hourly chart, there was a triangle up here. I don't remember how it went. It was some kind of triangle up here, like something like this, right? And the target for the triangle was down here at 63 something, right? It was around 63 something, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was down here, right? And this target down here held really nicely on this dump. We talked about this yesterday, right? And you can see here that the dump went all the way down to the target. Went up a little bit, then got rejected by the moving averages, straight down, but, you know, straight up again. You can see this on the 4 hourly really nicely how this actually happened. And after that we tried to go a little bit towards the upside, you know, got to this 50 moving average, got rejected on downside. Second, I wouldn't say touch, but, you know, it was some kind of touch down here at least. Maybe not all the way down here, but, you know, it was in the ballpark area. Second touch on this bottom down here. Right now we're trying to climb again for the second time towards the upside. So now the question comes, are we gonna actually manage to do that? Are we gonna manage to climb from over here, or are we gonna get rejected to the downside again? Now if you look at this was on a 1 hourly, you know, so 1 hourly time frame is not that important, but, you know, we take what we have. Let's go to this chart over here, because there is a lot of lines up here. I'm gonna remove this triangle up here, for example, and I'm gonna remove this line over here. I don't know what this is, and I'm gonna remove this line because this is top, and I'm gonna keep this line, these two other lines down here. So what are we seeing here? This, well, first of all, you can see the 63.4 target that we had on this dump down here, and you can see these two candles. This is basically support holding, which is quite nice, and, you know, sometimes it happens this way, right? And this is the support area down here at around 63,000, maybe a little bit more up. Maybe I, you know, miscalculated the triangle. It's in the ballpark area. But what's happening right now, even with this, you know, pump towards the upside, we are still not able to get above the moving average. You can see here the 50 moving average rejected towards downside, and then it tried to get above this 10 moving average, again starting getting rejected. So we have a little rejection going on over here, and we are not being able to get above the moving averages. Moving averages are acting as right now as a resistance, and you know, it is giving us some kind of hard time getting up. The good part is that we are not dumping straight down after the first rejection. We are trying to you know, break the moving averages. I would say that we are out in the clear once we get above maybe the 50 moving average, this yellow line on the 4 hourly. I won't say we are in the clear, but you know, we should definitely be looking a lot better. But I think we will be totally out in the clear once we are above the 20 moving average. So we got to do something like yeah, let's say 65,000 up here to be out in the clear, and you know, to continue towards the upside to get the bullish momentum going on. Right now we don't have the bullish momentum going on. Right now we are still, although we are trying to climb towards the upside, and a lot of my coins are on the list, on my watch list, are in green. It's very like 0 point something green, right? It's not like 10% green. So everything is trying to get up, everything is, you know, trying to, you know, climb certain levels, but it is all kind of weak. So everything looks very weak. Even this pump towards the upside, whatever this can be called, we are still below the 200 moving average on the 1 hourly time frame. We try to get above here, so we are still, you know, we are trying to climb, but it is like baby steps, and we are not quite there yet. The big line that we do not want to cross, let's talk about that. So what's going to happen here in the small time frames is not as important as the daily time frame up here. I'm going to show you up here the line that we cannot break, guys. The line that we cannot break. We cannot break this line up here. Look at this. This is the most beautiful line ever, and you can see these wicks down. This one over here, these two up here, this wick on the downside. All of them are respecting the line very nicely. So we cannot, under any circumstances, break this to the downside. If that happens for whatever reason, you're gonna see a big drop. You cannot get, that means you cannot get below the 20 moving average, you cannot get below the line, and that's right now that's around 62.5, give or take. Let's put a line down there, something up here 62.5, give or take. You cannot go below this level today. Tomorrow it's gonna be a little bit higher, but you know, it's still gonna be around 62.7, maybe something, give or take. You cannot go below that level. If you go below that level over here today, you cross a very important line. You also become bearish, and you are definitely seeing some kind of 58 55 levels, maybe even 51 levels, but that's bearish territory. But I'm guessing like around 58k, or maybe even some kind of 55k. There is a 55k support down here. So we're gonna see how far down we get if we get below 62.5. So right now it does not seem, right now we are still holding above this 10 moving average. We are still trying to hold that, but you never know what's gonna happen during the day. That's why I'm saying the danger signals is not falling down to some kind of 62.8 levels down here to the 20 moving average. The danger signals if we go below down here and close below 62.5, because if we close below the daily down here, it's gonna be terrible move, and we are definitely seeing, I think we are definitely gonna see some hit on the 60 line, and then if 60 breaks, we are definitely going to 58 or 55 levels up here, 58 55 levels, give or take. That's what I'm seeing. So for this move down, for this down move over here, it's really important to find some kind of support up here and then continue going towards the upside, because I don't see any other way, for this I don't see any other way that we can actually survive this if we break this on downside. If we break on downside, definitely some kind of a dump before 100k, right? Before some kind of dump. But on the 4 hourly, what we are looking for, we are looking to get above 65k. Right now it's 65k, give or take. It's a 65k, right? Let me just pull it up a little bit up. Let's say 65k, 60, it's nice. So I think we will be fine if we get above 65k, close up here. Even getting above any kind of moving averages up here, that would be nice, I think, because right now we are just getting crushed by the moving averages on the downside. And before we actually get to 62.5, there is one level that we do not want to cross again on the 4-hourly time frame, and that's down here. So you don't want to start bleeding towards downside again like this up here and then cross this level again, because if you do that you might just have a dump below the 62k. So it doesn't matter what's happening right now. Everything looks kind of crappy. 1 hour it's bullish, 1 hour it's bearish. It's really undecisive what's gonna happen, and there is some kind of hopium that this is gonna hold, since we are hugging the resistances from the bottom side. So there is always that we can just jump on the lines and get up above the 65k, but everything looks very, very weak right now. Now if you look at a volume up here, volume is not telling us much because we are going down, but volume is kind of high all the time. So I think we gotta go into small time frames on the volume, even less time frames on the volume up here. So the thing I don't like, first of all, volume going down here, but that's normal because we are going into some kind of consolidation phase up here. So the volume going down normal, but the volume going down here, volume was going up while we're going down, which is actually bad because it shows interest in the down movement. This was a normal move towards downside because it's consolidation. Everything else is consolidation up here, and this was I don't know. Volume is not telling us much right now. Let's see up here. What I see up here. Yeah, volume is not on the daily time frame. Where is it? Yeah, over here. This is what I don't like about volume up here. Let me just clean some of these lines up here for a second. So what I don't like here is that we have been going towards the upside up here. We are going towards the upside while the volume has actually been going towards the downside. So going up, it's not while the volume is going down is not a good thing. So that's one of the reasons also why we might be looking weak and might drop down over here a little bit down here, consolidate, and then continue going towards the upside. Let's see the indicators on the downside up here. Also there is some kind of divergence up here, not actually divergence. Let's see 2 daily. Yeah, even on the 2 day there is some kind of divergence up here on the top right, but that's already corrected, I think, this divergence, so that shouldn't actually worry us that much. And let's see the daily up here. Bearish cross on the daily, weekly, getting momentum is kind of losing right now towards downside. So everything kind of looks a little bit weak. So everybody, I think a lot of people are expecting, it would be nice if we could, for whatever reason, just jump up here. But you have to understand that probability for the downside is right now pretty decent, and it just might happen before we actually continue going towards the upside. Of course, best case scenario is just going towards the upside, and that's that. We do a nice little pump towards the upside. It was that something like 2% towards the upside, and we are out in the clear, everything is good, people are dancing in the street, Bitcoin is going higher, that's nice. But always, as long as we are not out of the dump, we have to look at the downside. We have to look at this 62 F5 line. We have to know that this can actually anytime right now just start, for whatever reason, start going towards downside, break this first level of support, then go now to next and next and next and next, and before you know it, you're closing below 62. And if you close below 62, you're gonna test the 60k levels down here, previously lows, right? You're gonna test the 60k levels, and if you test 60k levels, there is always chance that not gonna hold this time, and you fall down to some kind of 58 levels down here. So we are looking at some kind of 58, 55 levels in case the supports do not hold. In case the supports do not hold, we start breaking downside. We are looking at 58, 55k, give or take, in that area. Why do we look at 58, 55? Well, 58 is this 50 moving average, which is nice. Also there is some kind of support up here. We are looking at that. Also the weekly 10 moving average is down at 55k, so we are looking at that as well. So 55, 58k, give or take, if we start going on downside. And right now you cannot what is it? You cannot take it out of equation, that we are not gonna do that. Statistically, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5th red candle in a row. These, you know, the chain of the red candles doesn't, you know, the longer the chain you have, the probability, you know, that you will, you know, break the chain happens eventually, right? So there is probability that this chain is gonna be broken with some kind of green candle soon, but you know, maybe you're gonna have a couple of more red candles, you know, have biggest red candle run in history, and then you know, records are there to be broken. Anyways, guys, what is chat saying, by the way? What did I miss? Edward, too good. 3 months with TLA, we'll get there. CME gap really I don't believe in CME gaps. I stopped believing CME gaps at 9k. Late up, could you please check out AXS? I would love to hear something about it from you. AXS is not doing all that well right now. CT has some kind of support. If Bitcoin dumps, everything dumps, AXS will go down below down here. It is sitting on some kind of support down here, you know, so it has to, you know, climb right now because it has nowhere to go left. You got this trend line down here, you got the 20 moving average. If you start breaking that, you're looking at some kind of 120 levels or something like that. So it's either at the bottom or it's gonna lose the bottom. Why you say we can go to 58k and not 100k? Well, we're gonna get to 100k, it doesn't matter, you know, 100k is given, but you know, 58k is not given. 58k is maybe if we break down, but 100k is given. I made it just in time for... Dude, no. What is your Bitcoin top prediction, price prediction? I don't have to, you know, I was thinking around 120k, so... Litecoin, sorry. Chainlink closing below 33 will kill the uptrend. I don't think that will kill the uptrend. It's 32.2, but even that is not. Let's see here on the weekly. Depends what kind of uptrend you are looking at, right? This one over here has been going for a while, so yeah, getting up below 33 or something like that. I would say below 32. Getting below the 32 will kill this you know, this uptrend towards the upside. You know, and then you have to, you know, start new uptrend around 32 on the Chainlink. If 4 hourly, if we can drop cup and handle, then target was 90,000, I guess. In 4 hourly, if you can draw a cup handle in 4 hourly. I don't know what kind of, you know, there is no kind of 4 hourly cup and handle that's gonna give you 90k, because this isn't so what he's saying is, you know, we are drawing right now cup and handle. We know about this, you know, but the problem is it's too early. We gotta start getting up here, you know, to draw the handle. Now the target for this is not actually 90k, it's more like 79k, 80k, give or take. So cup and handle, if this actually plays out, is 80k, not 90k. Plan B, 98k, yeah, but 98 is the end of November, not today. So, you know, we still got like something like 2.5 weeks left. So, major support here, I'm guessing it will hold same as 30, 40. It's another bear trap. Yeah, 30 did hold, 40 did hold. We are actually watching it. 60 did hold. So down here, you remember, guys, when I'm going down here, we were looking at some kind of support down here. We're looking for a bounce. We had so much extended from certain moving averages on the weekly that we had to bounce. So that was bounce, and then we started going down here, and people are calling for 38, 37, something like that. But you know, 40 was holding. You know, it was you know, literally the best kind of support there was. We hit it like 6 times or something like that. Then up here we had you know, a huge support on 60k, if you remember down here. where is it, 60k, huge support on 60k. That was such immense support, like you know, up here, could not break the downside, just bounced towards the upside. So I don't actually think that, you know, we can go down here. And you know, people that are calling for 58 and 55,000, they're doing so just because so they can buy in and go towards the upside, right? So there is always that, like, one less drop so I can buy in, you know, and we can go towards the upside. And oftentimes the people are saying these kind of things, you know, price just doesn't come down. Now I'm not saying that we are gonna go down. I'm just saying until we actually on the 4-hourly break these moving averages towards the upside, I'm not, you know, I'm not saying that we cannot go down to these levels, right? I'm not saying that we cannot go down, but you know, if we are to avoid the down movement, we gotta bounce, and we gotta bounce pretty soon because we don't have a lot of room to go. You know, we cannot trade in this area down here forever, so something has to happen, right? Nobody seems to talk about parachain auctions. And why should people talk about parachain auctions? Like, it was, you know, news, you know, sell the news kind of event. Tila, you need to be an ex-CAD YouTuber so I can get paid in crypto to watch your videos. Ex-CAD YouTuber, I don't know even what that is. Watch the Revolution X-CAD network harnessing the power of value content creator audience via creator tokens and allowing viewers to earn rewards via plugin which works directly on YouTube. Yeah, I might check it out, you know. I've seen, you know, people try doing that before. Hey, watch the ads and, you know, get paid for watching the ads and stuff like that. But, you know, I get like $5 for watching, you know, when my users watch 1,000 ads. So if you want to make $5, you gotta watch 1,000 ads. Is there a reason you don't use stock RSI? There's no need. Does anyone know if PNL has in account cost of transaction fee? What? Chiliz, shall I hold or sell now if I have a profit of 2%? Man, do what you want to do with your money. But Chiliz does look nice. Chiliz does look nice. Mr. Beast is backing it. Mr. Beast is backing what? Oh, the X-CAD. Yeah, well, of course he's backing it because, you know, he got like 5 billion viewers, you know, so anything that gives him $0.001, you know, amounts to 2 billion every single year. You know, me getting $0.001 per you know, viewer or something like that, it's not making him rich, you know. What's the 8 ball say? Okay, we can ask the 8 ball, guys. We can ask the 8 ball. I don't know where the 8 ball went. No, not this one. Ask 8 ball. There we go. Okay, what are we gonna ask 8 ball? Are we dropping more? Are we dropping more below? Are we dropping? We gotta be precise. I'm dropping below. What am I gonna say? I'm dropping below 60. Let's say 63 today. 60. Now 60. What's this number? 63,174. 63,174 dollarinos on Bitcoin today. Okay, ask. Most likely. Unfortunately, the 8 ball doesn't like us today, so it says most likely. So that's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying, you know, until we are actually, you know, above here, there's always a chance we're gonna, you know, drop down below 63,174 dollarinos. Most likely. Let's see, you know, but 1 hourly, it is climbing these moving averages on 1 hourly, you know, so there is some kind of hoping that we are gonna, you know, exit towards the upside. Let's see up here, there is some kind of trend line going up here. So we're gonna, I think this trend line needs to be broken eventually, right? So right now we are coming to very close, you know, very ending up here. So, you know, it's gonna be 50-100 moving average up here. That's around 64.4. Let's see how this looks on. Yeah, but that's the 50 moving average. Like, that's what I said. Like, you gotta get up here to, you know, to start feeling good, and up here to be good, right? So, you know, we gotta go up. I don't know how, but, you know, until we are up, you know, we are not up. Smart, you ran a poll to smash the like. Yeah, it does work. So people are actually pressing the like button when there is poll. I notice when I have the polls and, you know, I ask people, did you press the like button? People press, like, I think 70% more like button than they normally do. But it doesn't help with the views and the you know, views, because, you know, it's all the, you know, my channel gets like 200 views constantly per stream, you know, while some other channels get like, I don't know, depending on how much subscribers they have. But, you know, YouTube kind of says like, okay, you got enough views, and then it kind of stops it there. Is 63 435 good entry to buy BTC? I don't know, man. Russian hacker hacking YouTube. Are we mooning or not? We are not mooning today. We can maybe moon today, but we gotta do something very nicely up here. We gotta break this trend line towards downside. So you see here, technically there are two lines right now. There is this trend line up here that we are, you know, trying to break towards the upside, and then there is this big trend line down here that we do not want to break to the downside. So it's either this or either that, you know. So it is getting very close, though. It is getting very close. You can see here, this is the downtrend, and, you know, so something needs to happen soon. Something needs to happen. How much do we have left? How many hours do we have left right now? Let's use all of this. Like, this is 44 hours, but, you know, you can, you're probably gonna, yeah, probably within 24 hours something big is gonna happen, guys. We're gonna either dump big time or we're gonna be fine. 24 hours and we're gonna know what's gonna happen. XRP broke trend up only. XRP broke trend. XRP 0.54%. How did it break the goddamn trend? It actually did break the trend. Yeah, but this is short-term trend. You can see this big one. You can see these stops up here. You gotta use this as well. You gotta use everything, man. You gotta use everything. This is the trend. So I think XRP needs a little bit more while to break the trend, but because you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now coming. Maybe this short-term trend down here, but, you know, long-term trend up here, it's not still yet not broken. Not speculation, it all adds up. We need a retracement, lots of stablecoins at the exchanges waiting to buy BTC, and it didn't happen yet. That might be the case. I'm not saying, you know. I found another channel, Australia brother, he's smart like you, he mentioned XRP. XPR, not XRP. Yeah, I mentioned XPR as well on the Patreon, I just don't need it on YouTube. How you do not know? It doesn't work that way. I don't give advices. You do with your money what you wanna do. You know, you can ask me if does something look good or not, but, you know, check 15-minute TF fair value gap. Boring. I don't know what's boring. This over here, XRP trend, maybe boring. But guys, I'm not giving up on Bitcoin just yet today. I mean, it has a little bit more room to go. Maybe there's a big trend down here that I haven't lost. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe this is the trend. I mean, I've been looking at this dump down here to some kind of 61,000. That might happen. We're gonna get back to that time because of this. But look at this, guys. Look at this nice line. It's a nice line. It's the same line that it's the same downtrend line that that XRP has as well. You can see here on the XRP, the line is the same line. Does Cardano have the line? Cardano don't have the line. Cardano has another different line. Cardano has something like this up here. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Yes, very interesting. Oh, Cardano is breaking it. Nah, Cardano cannot be possibly breaking anything. So Should be something. It cannot be something like this. It needs to be up here. Let's put up here just so Cardano and say Cardano is not breaking it yet. So I think there is a lot of these right now, these trend lines that needs to be broken, but we are not breaking just yet. We are close, but not quite there yet. So, you know, line for handle. ARA is not breaking. Nah, ARA has some kind of different line up here. I think it goes below. It went a little bit too high up here, so it goes below here as support, and then it acts as a resistance back over here. But it looks like right now it's getting rejected at exact line and the 200 moving average exactly at the same spot. Sorry, caps. Full moon Thursday. Yeah, Thursday full moon. So there's like still 3 more days on the dump or consolidation. M Reed, welcome to the TFN stuff. How you doing, man? Are you new member? I think I seen your name before, but you know, it's nice that you joined. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the emojis, and since this is your first time as a TFN Camp member, you get to pick the coin. So ask me to check out something and I'll check out something for you, man. That's like the welcoming gift for everybody who joins the TFN club. We got that going on. Matic weekly chart ascending triangle, target near 5. Ascending triangle, Matic. That's interesting one. Weekly chart. Weekly chart, man. That, yeah, man. We're not looking at the weekly chart. That's gonna take a while. I just released. You had a membership. I just realized you had a membership. Leave your analysis. Love or leave? I don't know. Can you check glitch? It looks like a good project. ATM in a max supply. Okay, I'll check glitch, man. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, let's check out glitch for this guy. CH. Oh, that is. It's on Qcoin. It's on Q. It's a Qcoin coin. It just keeps on going up. How can this be? I actually checked this out before. So you see this triangle up here, or this rising wedge, or whatever you want to call it. This rising wedge. So this rising wedge broke to the upside. Right now it's going some kind of, you know, extensively faster move. Down here it was, you know, some kind of, you know, accumulation phase, some kind of getting ready phase up here. You see here, went up. As soon as it broke up here, it retested the support and started climbing towards the upside. So right now, if you don't want to, right now it's climbing this 10 moving average up here. 10 moving average, but it can go down as low as the 20 moving average because they're almost the same speed. So technically just going towards the upside. So let's see if there's any problems here on the weekly time frame or something like that. It's getting a little bit extended, but not that much. Right now sitting at some kind of 80 levels, which doesn't have to be problematic or anything like that. The divergences are not quite that extended. So I think it has more room to go towards the upside. What you do not want to do under any kind of circumstance on this chart up here is to break the trend. So you see down here you got some kind of trend going on. Also follows very nicely 10 moving average. Breaking the trend means, you know, you stop going this speed towards the upside. This doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't mean that you're gonna stop. It doesn't mean you're gonna stop the uptrend and you're gonna go down, but it means that, you know, you're not going this fast towards the upside. So right now it's going really fast. The best case scenario over here, you know, to increase the speed towards the upside and again then get the blow off top. Anytime if this starts breaking on the downside, you might go into some kind of consolidation period, and we don't know how long this consolidation period lasts. It can be a quick one and then continue towards the upside. It can be a long one, you know, before it continues to the upside. So, you know, give or take. Let's see another line down here that I see right now. So if you break this, we are looking at something like down here at right now that's below 1.2, but you know, if it starts breaking out, it's gonna be around 1.5 or give or take. Right now it does look nice. There is no problem in paradise. The way I see it, it may be some kind of is this some kind of rising wedge? Man, it is some kind of rising wedge, but it's not very good rising wedge because it is so thin. It is very thin. I don't know, it looks good to me, man. It looks good to me, and I think it can go more, but you know, as soon as it starts breaking the trend, just watch out for that. What about December the 4th? We don't know. It can be, you know, Bitcoin top. It can also be, you know, sun exploding. So it's either be gonna one of these two. I joined also. I never got to pick a coin. I don't know, Marcus. I didn't see you joining. Did you join? I don't think you ever joined. Alex, are you sure you're a new member? Why is your name not green? Yeah, why is your name? Hi there, I'm a new member. Could you check? Alex Whited. Yeah. Only green names. Only green names. Only new members get pick. Bitcoin dumping. It's not dumping, man. I mean, it's. Yeah, 1 hourly. It's going a little bit down. 4 hourly, sorry, this is not 4 hourly, 4 hourly, yeah. So this is what, like, it's not, I mean, it's having a small pullback, you know, and stuff like that, but it's gonna be dumping below 63.5, right? And then it's gonna be really dumping below 63.1. But right now, just a, you know, small rejection still, because this is the first rejection, this is the second rejection. So eventually you gotta get up here, you know, but as long as you don't get up here, everything is very scary down here. Everything is very scary. Healthy correction is nutrition for further growth. That is correct. 20 November to 20 December. Yeah, that's about it, give or take. So 7 days before everything pumps. 7 days before everything pumps. We hope that, we hope that. I think this last pump until 100k plus, you know, it's gonna go very, very fast, guys. I think, you know, if that happens, I think it's gonna go very fast. I think that's what people are actually thinking, that this is gonna go very fast. By the way, the Bitcoin daily is right now going 42 minutes long, so we gotta chill the Bitcoin daily. Guys, just remember that this is not, right now we are not in a great reason to join the club, people, and further the Patreon. There you go. We got also Patreon link down below if you want to know about other altcoins than besides something, you know. But it's nice joining the TFNs club, you know. You gotta pick the coin from time to time, you know. We gotta sometimes, you know, live streams where we do only TFNs club members, and you know, there's emojis, you know, and you have special you know, color on your name. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Bitcoin is not out of the dump yet. Unfortunately, it can dump lower, so do make sure to, you know, safeguard your profits and stuff like that. If it drops down, I'm looking at, you know, there are a couple of levels that we should not break. 63.4. There is this one down here at 63.1. Then you got some kind of 62.4. Then you got some kind of 60. So there is a lot of levels on downside that we do not want to break. But as long as we are, you know, not going towards the upside, we have to be, you know, cautious on the downside as well. On the 1 hour, you can see this downtrend line. This needs to be broken eventually. And right now, we are getting pretty close to breaking that, you know, and we might just break in the next hour. I'm not saying that we are going to go down. We just might break it and, you know, everything is going to be fine. We continue towards the upside. But until we do that, be cautious, you know, and stuff like that, right? It's not, we are not overly bullish today, you know. Tomorrow we might be overly bullish, you know. Tomorrow is like throw money at whatever, it's gonna go 10x, but today is not the day. Yeah, not wife changing money yet. Yeah, no, not wife changing money yet. Soon, but not right now. Going to the moon. Anyways, guys, have a nice morning, you know. Do whatever you want to do. It's Saturday night, you know. Take the kids out or something like that, you know. Enjoy the day. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Beat sideways for a couple of minutes. And thanks for hitting all the like buttons, man. We got 161 like today. That's nice. Hey, we actually got 2 members today, guys. We got the 2 members today. Who's the second member? We got 2 members today. Did I miss somebody? Because he says 2 members, but maybe Alex is the new member. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check if the Alex is the new member. Let me check if Alex is the new member. No, only M. Reed. It says like new members too, but I got nothing. Okay guys, that's it. I gotta go. Bye.